we're going to take off shortly, and I just tried on this new Chanel lipstick this morning, and it's so pretty, but they're already sold out, so I'll probably have to find it again in Singapore. She's apparently not as excited as I am, but I'm hella excited. This is some must eat in Singapore. It's $1.50 SGD for some ice cream sandwich, and my mom just got a durian flavor because it's a must do, especially in Singapore. And this is how they do it. Every time, just come to find the Walls ice cream sandwich. Alright, so we got the spot, and I think we're gonna go with the signature Singapore sling, and then we're gonna do a blackberry lychee mojito. And how cool is it to drink with your mom? It's going to be a quick update about my life, very new life in Singapore. There is not too much information I can actually tell you guys right now, just because a lot of things are very strict here in Singapore and I don't want to reveal too much information. But at the same time, I just want to do a quick update to let you guys know that I'm super safe right now. I'm just not settled. I'm just not feeling like home yet because the housing situation has been a little bit chaotic for me. Everything happened very last minute, and I thought I was just gonna have this smoothest settling down in Singapore. I sealed the deal when I was in Taiwan, so for the longest time I thought I would never have any problem in terms of housing situation. But then there is some last minute landlord issue that's not even my problem. No one has foreseen this before. So unfortunately that is the case, and I have to do what I gotta do. I have to find a new housing in the past 48 hours because I just got the notification about 2 days ago that I can no longer stay at this place, which is where I'm currently filming. So this is a place I'm supposed to live for the very first bit when I'm in Singapore. I'm super happy about this entire unit. I have 4 other flatmates, but they're 2 couples. So I have my own bedroom. We have this really spacious living room. I can give you guys a little bit room tour later. This is actually a HDB, which is a government-owned property in Singapore, and 80% of Singaporeans they live in HDB. I'm currently staying here till tomorrow afternoon. Then I'm moving to the new place, which is also not gonna be permanent because still like I'm waiting on Alex. He has not found a job yet. He has not decided when to come to Singapore, and I don't even know how long the process will be for him. So there is a lot of things that I've been dealing with the past weeks. My mom and I got here on the 14th and today is the 23rd, so it's about 10 days. The first 5 days, just my mom and I were just doing a lot of shopping. It's just like a lot of touristy stuff. Since we both have been to Singapore, there is not too much we're like really have to see or really have to do. And also my mom and I were just trying to save for Alex and I for the future. So the first 5 days were just like vacation, we're just chilling, because I thought I had no problem with the housing. I was just gonna move in on a certain day that we agree on. As soon as my mom left, all the problems just came. I just got a notification that there's some problems with the landlord, so I can no longer stay in this HDB. So in order to issue my real work permit card, the physical card, my boss actually required my residential address, which is how we found out the problem. Because of the landlord issue, I cannot register my name under the HDB portal. HDB is always more complicated. If you're just staying in a private housing, private apartment, or private condos, there's actually no such a thing. But if you are staying in an HDB, your name has to be put under the HDB portal. And for that, we already failed at the very beginning stage. So my boss could not process the medical check. My boss could not process the real work permit card issuing. So there's a lot of things going on just in the past 3 days, I would say, because I thought there is no problem with my residential address, and this is how everything started. So that is why I had to find a new housing within 48 hours, just so I can have a new valid address for my boss before I had to start my work, or else everything's gonna get like postponed. And also for the past couple of days, what really drove me crazy was I had to make decisions basically immediately every time. I really just try to postpone all the big decisions just because I can make sure I take Alex's needs into consideration. And that was really frustrating because we had a time difference, so I couldn't just show him the apartment I was viewing at real time. He had to watch the video like the next morning. We couldn't really be talking, having conversations in real time when it's needed. And also he couldn't be here to make decisions with me. He couldn't really see things here. He couldn't really go through all this with me. So it's very stressful, and also it was my PMS, so everything is just like, you know, on top of each other, and yeah, it's kind of driving me crazy. But thank God I'm feeling so much better right now. I'm just trying to tell myself that everything's gonna be okay, and luckily I have friends here. They took a lot of pressure out of me. That was very fortunate. So yeah, I hope everything is only getting better onwards, and that just give you guys a little bit of the room tour here. So this is our living room, and it's very spacious, and this is where I film the video. Here's some stuff, but none of them is mine. And then here is the kitchen. It's pretty nice. No one has cooked really. And then here is the fridge. And we got 3 bedrooms in this unit. I'm sharing the bathroom with Amanda. She's really nice. And then my room is a little bit messy, but you guys just have like a picture, you know. Yeah, this is pretty spacious. I really enjoyed it at the time here, but too bad it's only been 3 days. This is a quick update with you guys. Today is actually my day off, and it's the 3rd day after I started working. Today I actually had an appointment earlier just to register my work permit card issuing. So within a week I can get my real work permit card. And then I went to Tiong Bahru area just to have a brunch date with myself. It was super cute. I'm super thankful for this family to have me. Although I did pay the rent, I did, you know, pay as a renter, but I just want to make it more like a homestay family, since this is a family that my friend who's been knowing forever. So of course they're gonna treat me really nice. just like a family member. The past 2 days I've been working and we have both AM and PM shifts. The AM it's from 10 AM to 8 PM. The PM shift is from 1 PM to 11 PM. But I definitely worked overtime last night. I got home around like 12:30 AM in the morning. It's just kind of crazy if you have to stand in heels and then just like stand up for 11 hours straight. It's a little bit too much for my body. I just don't know how like other people, other girls can do that, especially in heels. And also just Marina Bay Sands, it has the longest retail hours. It's open till 11 PM late night. So for example, last night we had a couple last minute customers. They're in the store until like 11:30 PM and that just kind of delayed our closing operation. So that's how I got home like so late, 12:30 in the morning. But yeah, that's so far all I gotta say. It's only the very beginning. I'll see how much I like this job really. So I'm working 5 days a week. I only have 2 days off since I just started, and the first 3 months I think it's a probation time. So I'm not really confirmed by the company yet, and I think I can't really request other days off because we have annual leave and also the public holidays in Singapore. So I think it's averaging like 14 days of annual leave for pretty much every company here, and then 11 public holidays annually. But since retail, there isn't really public holidays for us, so we can actually get the actual leave if you're working on a public holiday. I'm gonna go take a nap and I'll see you guys later. So I'm currently on the Grab, which is the Uber in Singapore, and I'm on the way to the PS Cafe. I'm gonna meet up with my friend Anna, and this cafe is on Orchard Road, which is the busiest road in Singapore, I think. There's tons of shopping malls, and this is my really nice driver. Hi! Yes, he's been really nice. And so the Grab system here, they have this thing called Grab Share, which means Uber pool. Like you just carpool with people. And so far my experience has been very pleasant. Just people who share the ride with me, like they don't necessarily talk to you. But in the States, that everyone just talk in a car, and like if you just know someone new, you would just have a conversation, you would just initiate the conversation. But it's kind of different here. But that's okay, because I think people here, they just prefer quietness. They just prefer to be in a very quiet environment. So I think I'm probably talking too much right now. I hope I'm not being too noisy. But anyways, I'm bringing my camera with me today because I finally have my day off and it's on the weekend. So my friend, she can finally join me, because every time when she asks me if I want to go out, it's always on the weekday nights. And you guys know my shift, it's crazy. It's been like 12 hours every day from 1 PM to 12 AM. So I can really like be out with friends, and this afternoon I can finally have some afternoon tea with my dear friends, and I'll talk to you guys later. So there you go. This is the PS Cafe that I'm meeting Anna. She is a girl from Korea and she's also working here right now.
Yeah, so I'm not okay, so I can get to on the airport in 15 minutes.
Wow. Hi! Ready to say hi to the camera? Let's look at the menu. That's a bigger menu?
Yeah.
We got some beverage and dessert.
And the main road in Orchard. So.
Yeah, this is like the quiet corner of Orchard Road.
Yeah.
Wow guys, this is my turkey cranberry melt sandwich. It's pretty at night as well. The lighting. Oh my god, look at these pies. Oh my gosh, this one looks so good. Okay guys, so they have Don Quixote in Singapore now. And this is nothing like the Don Quixote in Japan. They have some cooked food, they have some bentos here, they have some sushi, salads. If you guys don't know, Don Quixote is one of the craziest stores. It's a big chain in Tokyo. They open 24 hours and they just sell you like a bunch of Japanese snacks or beauty products and everything. And you also got some home goods. You got some more beauty products. Oh my gosh, this is actually the fragrance stick I got in Tokyo.
I've never seen 130 before.
How little do you want to get 10? Like, you just don't want to be under the sun, basically. Just don't come out. So this is the store I work at. It's the Salvatore Ferragamo, and it's still an early morning. I actually have the PM shift. I actually start at 1:30 today. The reason why I'm here so early is because we had a store meeting 8:30 this morning. So this is how I look today. It's a duty off look with my store. I don't want to film in the store because the store manager is in the store. It was a store meeting this morning, as I said. I woke up super early. I went back home super late last night because I also had a PM shift yesterday. I got home around 12:30 a.m. But since the lighting here is better, I just want to do a quick explanation here. So basically, I'm currently at Marina Bay Sands, and this is our shops area. So I work at a Salvatore Ferragamo. We're at the level B1, and currently it's still really early in the morning. There are not too many people here in Marina Bay Sands because everything is kind of just getting started. But we had the store meeting this morning. We learned a lot. I'm definitely getting a little bit more adapted here, and this is my 3rd week working, I think. So it's been almost a month for me in Singapore. Still pretty new, still pretty fresh here. So now let's just take a look to see what's around the Marina Bay Sands area. So on this level, it's pretty much all the luxury brands. We have Valentino here, we have Dolce & Gabbana, we have Chanel, that's a little bit further that way, and then Louis Vuitton over there. So here is the Chanel store. There is a Celine. And that is actually the way I came to work every single day. I think that's one of the exits from MRT. And then again, this entire gondola thing, just go through this entire middle ground. And over here, we are overlooking Salvatore Ferragamo, which is the store I work at. And downstairs is Victoria's Secret. There's Longchamp, Michael Kors. This is Marina Bay Sands. One of the best shopping experiences you're ever going to have in your life. Out from this way, we can actually see a lot of CBD, which is the Central Business District. A lot of huge, tall business buildings. There is a Louis V. Is that a store or is that just like a landmark? I don't even know. And then people will be biking here, jogging here. Super nice. That is the entire highlight of Marina Bay Sands. It's this infinity pool and this, I don't know, spaceship boat looking like thing on top of the buildings. Just quickly talk about how I have been recently, because if you guys don't know from my Instagram or you just got to this channel, I just recently broke up with my boyfriend. Actually, Alex, he broke up with me. I don't want to say too much about the details because only 2 of us would know the real situation. But the big picture is we just constantly fight over the same issues. And for him, it's a really big deal. For me, it's like we just view this major issue very differently. And that's the main reason he wanted to break up with me. It's because he is at this point deciding whether to move to Singapore with me to live our life together and basically potentially for the rest of his life. But unfortunately, we just cannot get over the same topic every single time. And I think it's really, really frustrating. It's not only frustrating for him, it's also frustrating for me because we just have different value on the same issue, and it's always the same issue every single time. And I think this is definitely like dragging down our relationship a lot. It's definitely not a good look, especially when you're in a long distance relationship. We haven't seen each other in almost 3 months, and I think that's a really big main factor, is that we're over the difficulty of being long distance, time difference, and fighting same issues. And also I'm so busy at my new schedule now. I'm getting used to my new environment. It's a new city, it's a new life for me. And for me, I can't really physically feel how he is feeling and what he's going through. So for example, when he had his nose surgery recently, I just simply couldn't be there to help him. I just simply couldn't be there to feel for him. But the same thing for him, he just couldn't be here physically to comfort me when I had this crazy retail hours. And I think that's what was drifting us apart. But it's okay because I'm finally feeling better. Trust me, the past 48 hours were like a nightmare. I couldn't even believe it still until now. It's still very unreal. It's still very shocking to a lot of people, to myself, and I don't know if it's shocking for him. I haven't really talked to him ever since the 4th of July. Today is the 7th, so it's been 3 days, and I'm trying my best to just keep going because obviously there's so many things I have to do. I have to take responsibilities of my job, and it's just very energy consuming if I have to keep dealing with the negative part of our relationship. So I think maybe it's better for both of us for now. At this point, this is probably a good solution because there is really not another way around. But I don't know what's gonna be in the future. I don't know what the future holds up for us. I don't have really any expectation. I'm just living my best life right now, trying to get better little by little every day. I'm not gonna be 100% just awesome the next day. It's just not gonna be like that. It's just not gonna happen. And even till now, like I would say, I'm probably at maybe 60%. I think that's pretty fast because it's been only 3 days or 4 days. But that's what I can update you guys right now. Is I am currently single as fuck, and I don't know if he is doing well. He's with his family right now in Memphis, so I assume that he is just having really good quality time with his family since they haven't been reunited for a really long time. So his brother Nick and Dana, and I think both of their godparents are there as well in Memphis. So yeah, I am not gonna be one of those girls who just unfollow their exes, you know, social medias. I still check on him. I'll still see how he's doing, and if there's anything, I'll keep you guys posted. But that's just all it is for now. And I just wanted to keep this day going, and I'll bring you guys with me. And Singapore, very exciting, and I'm so fortunate enough to be here already. So peace. So I'm currently on the way to one of my best friend's place, Rachel. She is a flight attendant for Singapore Airlines. So she's definitely super stoked about the fact that I moved to Singapore. And I don't know why she's not picking up the phone, but it's okay. So she lives at this area called Pasir Ris, which is the east side of Singapore. And I'm going to take the MRT. The metro station I'm going to is Bedok Station. Yeah, people probably look at me like I'm a weirdo.